We are kicking off the month of March. No, not God's favorite host birthday. While it is on the way, Saturday, March 1st in Toronto, north of the border, baby. Get your passports. It's time for Elimination Chamber. We're locking in to the Elimination Chamber, the last stop before WrestleMania, Easter weekend in Vegas. It's God's favorite host, the Flex Zone Podcast. You know I'm here for more previews and predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber. We're so excited. We're going to be here Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central, and of course, can't forget about my West Coast folks, 4 p.m. Pacific. Prayers and love to everyone in California still recovering from the wildfires. We love you. If you're just finding us for the first time, make sure you go ahead, super kick that subscribe button. Give it a little stratisfaction. You might know where I'm going with my first preview. Give it some love. Hit that thumbs up. It helps us out tremendously when you do that. We love your Flex Zone family. We appreciate you. And as always, throw up your ones and acknowledge us. Hit that bell to know when all of the content drops. And let's get into our first preview as we got a nice card. Elimination Chamber shaping up to be more exciting than the Rumble was, more unpredictable than the Royal Rumble was, more newsworthy than the Royal Rumble was, and even potentially more star-studded overall with just the two chamber matches alone and some other matches we got. But we're kicking things off with the ladies. Ladies to the front, ladies to the front. Tiffany Stratton, your SmackDown Women's Champion or WWE Women's Champion, World Champion, whatever. Tiffy time, that's right. And returning in her hometown, the WWE Hall of Famer, one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time, no matter the promotion, Trish Stratus, a little Stratus faction. Like I said, give that subscribe button, like button, and bell. They taking on Nia Jax and Candace LeRae. Nia Jax, I've said it, whether you agree with me or not, it's my opinion. I think Nia Jax has been the best return in the Triple H era. We can go down a list of people who come back, people who've been re-signed, and I think Nia Jax has done as good a job as anyone else winning the Triple H return. She's right there at the top. A solid championship run, in my opinion. She has some thinkers, but she has some good banger matches that kind of weigh out the goofiness she did in the past. And Candace LeRae, how about that? Making her first major premium live event? Yeah, she's been in some Royal Rumbles, but to be in a marquee match, think about it. Triple H, Papa H, Paul Levesque, whether you like him, you love him, you hate him, you think he's just Vince's son-in-law that does everything like his father with a modern twist. He has presented Candace LeRae and these premium live events. They only get 5 matches on the small ones. You know, the bigger ones, you might get 6 or 7, but for her to get an opportunity like this, she's slowly getting utilized more. I think she is building up a heel presence. Yeah, she doesn't really get much of a reaction or much heat, but being alongside Nia, I think it could work. And honestly, in a division that needs tag teams, whether they're makeshift or organic, they could use more tag teams. Obviously, they're heels, and Liv and Raquel, who are now tag team champions, are heel also. But Nia Jax and Candice LeRae, hey, after this could eventually maybe play into the tag team realm. And then maybe you could tell a story where Candice turns on Nia and turns face, and the fans get behind her because Nia does what she did to Candice like she did Tiffany. But Tiffany's title reign so far, I am dreading what's coming at Mania. We know it's going to be Tiffany and Charlotte, but I thought we would get a situation where Tiffany Stratton would actually face Trish Stratus one-on-one, because remember when Tiffany was a heel, they teased the potential of her and Trish Stratus. They had a little backstage interaction. So I said, well, Tiffany could cash in maybe at whether it be Survivor Series or somewhere like that. And I thought now seeing Elimination Chamber was in Toronto, you can book Tiffany Stratton against Trish Stratus. Even if Tiffany did book or Tiffany did cash in when she did, they could have maybe teased something at the Rumble and built to a one-on-one match with Tiffany and Trish Stratus. Then you could have Tiffany's title run off to a great start and then have her beat Charlotte. What a great way to start off your title defense, right? Beating Trish Stratus in the hometown at Elimination Chamber and then beating Charlotte on the grandest stage of them all. But I'm not looking forward to her and Charlotte. The match will be okay, but do we really want to see what's going to happen at the end of that match when the ref holds up whoever wins hand? I don't. But anyway, her and Trish Stratus, a nice, beautiful team. I mean, you talk about, like I said, one of the greatest of all time, Trish Stratus. Tiffany Stratton is already off to a great start her young career, only being on the main roster. Remember, she had a breakout performance in Perth. What was that, last year at the Elimination Chamber? So it's funny how 365 days later, a year, that moment of time, which is a small part of our lives, you can really change the trajectory of your career, your life. So keep that in mind. But she was the standout in the Elimination Chamber. You saw what happened there. I think also Roxanne will be that woman in the chamber this year. That's something I'll tease later. But I think Tiffany Stratton and Trish win here, no question. I guess Candace LeRae is going to take the pin. The annihilator that Nia Jax did was just so egregious. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the hell that was. But like I said, for all the botches Nia's had, she's been a little more safer. And we've complained about her being unsafe. So her being safe, I'll take her being safe over being unsafe. It is what it is. I won't complain like a lot of us wrestling fans do. But Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus, I'm guessing this match will go on in the middle of the show. I'm guessing we'll kick off the chamber. We will then probably go to this match, then probably go to maybe the unsanctioned match. But do you put an unsanctioned match in the middle of the show? I guess you could, because I feel like then where do you put Rock and Cody? Does that close the show? Or does Rock and Cody happen before the chamber, maybe? There are a lot of ways this can go, and it's very unpredictable. So it's kind of hard to predict everything that's going to happen on this show. But as far as the overall match, as far as the overall prediction, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus defeat Nia Jax and Candace LeRae. I feel like they're going to give Trish Stratus in over Candace LeRae. And then I think Nia will be, they already went through Tiffany and Nia, who, like I said, Nia and Candace can do a tag team if they want. I don't know, maybe a multi-woman match thing. But Trish Stratus and Candace LeRae, but I'm going to Trish Stratus. Then I think after the match, Charlotte will appear on the show. It will be a major show, a lot of star power for the people in Toronto for Elimination Chamber. I think maybe after the match, that Tiffany Stratton get attacked by Charlotte Flair. Maybe some after the match shenanigans, and at least Charlotte Flair maybe taking out Tiffany, or Tiffany maybe getting the upper hand on Charlotte. Like Charlotte has had the upper hand on Tiffany each time. So we'll see. But make sure you give that subscribe button for satisfaction. Make sure you give that like button. The best moon ever. We love your Flex Zone family. We appreciate you. Hit that bell. Subscribe down below. Let me know you appreciate the match. Look forward to you on this loaded card. And of course, we will be live on Saturday evening, 7 p.m. We're back to normal. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's God's favorite host, and it's you with the Flex Zone family right here. March 1st, kicking off March, Pisces season. We are here. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus will defeat Nia Jax and Candace LeRae. Fun little tag team match. No titles on the line. Some sort of angle or minor heat. You get to Trish Stratus still wrestling at her advanced age, and she still looks wonderful. She still can go in her hometown. So we don't know how many more times we got Trish Stratus left, especially on a PLE major stage in her hometown. This could be maybe one of her last runs. We talk about John Cena. We talk about people of our childhood winding down. Shout out to Trish Stratus. So this may be one of the last times we see her in Toronto for a premium live event, especially something of this magnitude with this show. So I think she will get the pinfall over Candace LeRae. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus will remain victorious. Nia Jax won't take the pin, but I think we'll get some after the match shenanigans, and we'll get Charlotte either taking out Tiffany or Tiffany finally getting the upper hand on Charlotte. But thank you guys for watching. Give that satisfaction to the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell. Comment down below. Every comment helps us out, and we'll see you when we see you. But we'll see you with more previews here on the channel.